Whoa.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Heaps On Podcast.
Yes, it is. We're back again. Just like we never left. Except there's no Tav here today.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Wait, what? I thought he
He's
quit.
gone. Oh, there he is.
I'm doing the other podcast. I told you guys about this.
I refused to speak to you after what you said last week. You said you were quitting. No.
Would you tell him to keep it down in there, Tav? We can bloody hear the theme song coming through.
So you've you threatened to quit last week, and you said you were doing the Food in a Minute podcast, is how you described it. But you've agreed to come on the show. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, Tavis. So where are you? What are you doing? What's going on?
So we've got a live set that we've built. It's actually all the guys who built the set for the Lord of the Rings.
Whoa.
We brought them in.
Shit.
So we got Weta Workshop built us bloody, it's like a air fryer / dishwasher thing that we've got going on.
Oh.
We've got about 3 potato bakes happening at the moment.
That's awesome.
And yeah, which is great. So yeah, I'm kind of just settling into it. Episode 1, you know how it is, guys.
I've heard
Far out. Good. How the other half live, eh?
Yeah, that's true. I've heard at the moment that you're down at about 3.5, but do you think within a couple of weeks you'll get down to a minute?
Yeah, you guys cooking at speed or what?
That's the plan, I mean, breadcrumbs can only handle so much heat at once. But what we've got is we've got like a contactless microwave situation.
Stop bragging. Far out.
Yeah, it's all going on here. But hey, I'm glad I can be here with you guys to keep this shit show moving because hey, let's face it.
You know this is my baby, Tavis. Don't talk about it like that.
This is the fucking news.
This is the fucking news. Ben's on the soundboard, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Keep it up, mate. Hit another one.
I figured it out this week.
Bruh.
This is just like old times. If you don't know, if you don't know Ben and I, we and you just hear from Tavis, from Tavlova. Ben and I used to do a little lockdown live show called Community Transmission, and this is a little throwback because we're in the same room. It's just us together.
That's true.
And so welcome to all our OG Community Transmission listeners. But it has been a big week in sport. Good on you, Ben. You're using the soundboard. How's he going, Tav?
You're making me proud, mate.
He's making
Was that
him
a fire?
proud. But yeah, big week in sport. Jesus, okay, settle down. Maybe half it. Or the audience will be happy to hear you hitting the soundboard. But Olympics started this week.
Crikey.
Far out. It just crept up, didn't it? We had
it came out of nowhere.
A couple of days of sevens. The poor dudes got knocked out. But then we had the opening ceremony, which has been on at the forefront of my mind and Ben's. And Tavis's too for the last couple of days.
I tell you what, it really crept up on me like a completely blue bearded naked man in the dark streets of Paris. It just
was a
jumped
feast.
out at
it
me.
was a feast for the eyes.
Yeah,
and
It really was.
He was a
really
feast.
Was.
I mean, he was literally on a plate. It raised up, and then he was lying there with his sort of package out.
Yeah, I am assuming that was something to do with the Smurfs, but I haven't actually read the literature yet. So
I'm calling him Zaddy Smurf because Zaddy is sort of like a terminology for like daddy, but it's a variation in the community, I believe.
I think what happened was he just fell into the Seine River, and because they've just loaded that thing with those little cakes that you see in urinals.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
of course.
They've just got thousands of them in there to try and clean all the piss and the shit out.
Yeah.
He looked like he was covered in liquid duck.
Yeah, he did. He looked like what's that? That toilet, the duck stuff.
Yeah, liquid
He
duck.
looked like
Is that liquid duck or
he
something?
just come out of a duck-filled toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that Frankie Muniz movie where Paul Giamatti.
Oh,
that's the one.
It's the guy from
Big
Arrested
fat
Development.
liar.
It's not Paul Giamatti, is it?
Oh, I thought
no, it is
was.
Paul
No, it is.
Giamatti.
And then in Arrested Development, he also
He joins
which
the
I
Blue
think
Man
was
group.
Yeah, it was a little throwback to that movie, probably.
It was. But Lady Gaga was there. I quite enjoyed seeing Gaga on the Seine River. She was, a treat. I'm a bit of a fan. What was your guys' highlight outside of Blue Man?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked. Probably my favorite bit was seeing that horse just absolutely gallop along. You know that I love horses.
You do. And it was just running and running. It never got tired, that horse. Someone at my work, bless their soul, I'm not going to out them, but said is that a real rider on the horse? I believe when it was on the river, and of
Yeah.
course it was a robot. I'm pretty sure. You got? Was there a consensus there?
Oh, I think the crowd is still torn between real rider robot horse or full robot.
Yeah. Tavis, your highlight. You obviously were you're over there in Sydney, I believe. So the time zone might have been a bit flipping hard. But what'd you pick up from it? What'd you glean?
Yeah, it was tricky for me because I spent about 15, 20 minutes thinking I was watching the open ceremony, but I was just on trackside TV, watching the dogs.
Classic. Or the
and
horses.
So, it was a bit of dogs, bit of horses. So I actually made about $100 watching the opening ceremony, thinking this is great. This is awesome. And then it kind of got me thinking, like, we need more opening ceremonies, even if it's just for like, the
racetrack, the day at the trackside,
just a racetrack, or just like what else could we have opening ceremonies for?
Field days.
Even just like field days. A field days
opening ceremony would be good.
Armageddon, probably?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
no,
big boys and their toys. Also a good day.
I also had $1,000 on that horse to beat Snoop Dogg to the flame place, and it did.
Did they cash you out? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, keep up the sounds coming, Ben. Don't get too distracted from that part of the gig, because that's a big part of it. And a lot of audience members throughout the week said, hey, tell that prick to get back on the sounds. We love them. Brilliant. There we go.
They love
something else that happened at the opening ceremony. You know what pissed me off slightly?
Go on.
New Zealand, we only were shown for about 5 seconds.
Oh, I
Can
didn't
we
even
have
see
a
it.
bit more screen time, please?
I was still in bed. I didn't get up until they'd gone through all the regular letters, and it was like Zimbabwe or something, and then they just go all the big countries after that. I'm like, well, hold on this gosh darn moment.
So you know that the bearded lady, the bearded drag queen came on straight after us on the boat, right? So we were right there in one of the most kind of
iconic
fun,
moments.
awesome, iconic moments of the whole thing. The drag show that was on the runway with the DJ. We were right there.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of eyes on us, and also Pakistan were on our boat. So that's almost 500 million people watching there. So
that's going to be an awkward convo if the cricket teams start chatting.
Oh yeah, true. Are the cricketers at the Olympics this year? I don't think they are they?
No, I think they just go to watch, and they were on the sidelines.
Did you guys hear about the Italian flag bearer? This bloke, he loves attention, this bloke. His name's Gianmarco Tamberi, and he's a high jumper. And the dude was the flag bearer for his country, waving the red, green, and white of Italy. And he's married, of course, this bloke. And his bloody wedding ring came off and went in the Seine River. Can you believe it?
No, because I've met a lot of Italians before.
So what do we reckon? I think this might be a classic case of, oh, mamma mia, my ring came off. But really, he just wanted to have a good old romp at the Olympic Village. Your guys' thoughts?
I have to look for it inside her meatball.
Oh, Ben, come on. Jesus Christ. Tavis, your thoughts?
I think you got to check under the cardboard bed for that one. Maybe that's what he's telling. Yeah, maybe that's what he's telling the maids when they come to clean his room. Like, maybe check under the bed.
A little deeper.
Or
a little further
a little deeper. Yeah. Which, the beds have been making a real bit of noise on social media.
They have.
Been quite super interesting. And I think it's a great advertisement worldwide, basically, for brands like Sleepyhead, Beds Are Us. E-coasters, these, bed posts, exactly, because a lot of people are saying,
even. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. A lot of people are going, look how crappy my bed is. And I bet like these big bed companies are just rubbing their hands together going, hey, this is our moment, Totally.
I think so, yeah. Huge market that. How many, it'd probably be 80,000 beds they could get in there. And they only need to be half beds.
They should change their tagline to, that like, you can sleep on it. Instead of that, it's just like, you can root on it.
You can root on it. Yeah. Crazy deals. We're making them half as thick as they need to be for the Olympics. Yeah. They won't notice. They're going to be hopped up on adrenaline and rooting each other.
Excuse me, committee organizer. My cardboard beard has dissolved from sogginess.
Yuck. That's just one of the shooters, though. He's just played
Yeah.
PlayStation on it for the week, and it's just fucking sunk. What happens to me when the Olympics roll round is I get a bit of, holy moly, how do they do that? And, it makes me go, far out, I'm a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not strong or good at anything physically. And the one thing that makes me do that above all else is those little bastards in the gymnastics. I look at those triceps and the way they hold themselves up there and they spin themselves around, and I just go, I suck. What does that for you guys?
Well, that's what I was going to say. They're kind of like mini WWE wrestlers, but without the interpersonal drama. Well, at least they don't show that side of it.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, they're not as roided up, or they're not showing the roid rage as much. Tav, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think like anytime I watch the javelin,
Oh, yeah.
it's something so primal about seeing how far you can throw a stick.
Yes.
Anytime I see that, I just think that I'm just a massive piece of shit who can barely throw,
He can really only throw
a piece of
tantrum.
driftwood down the beach.
Yeah.
Which is how
can
I
be-
usually
yeah.
measure my javelin throwing skills. I'll grab a piece of, a light piece of driftwood and give it a nice toss through the wind on the beach. And then I think to myself, I'm Tory Peters. But watching them at the Olympics is different gravy. I realise I'm not as good as Tory Peters at throwing
You know
javelin.
me, I'm about as athletic as a slice of Edam cheese. So
You are.
just
But
seeing
you look
some of
as
these,
good to me.
that's true. Seeing some of these guys get out there, really give it 110%, makes me think that maybe I should get in a wheelchair next time I'm at Disneyland.
Oh, really? I'm not
Just
going
saying.
near that. Press the button. You've been offered again. Nothing
Christ.
happened. He's on the board that doesn't work.
I tell you what one anytime I see it and I think I could do that
What's
is
that?
the hammer throw.
Oh yeah, shot put for me, but
No.
hammer throw. Yeah, you could spin
Yeah.
around like that. You're good at spinning.
I could spin around and chuck that thing. It looks easy, But when I look at the physique,
Yeah.
it's the main thing. When I look at their physique, when I look at the shot putter's physique, I think, damn, maybe it's not too late.
Attainable is what I see when I see their body type.
You're coming into the hammer throwing body, as am I. Same for me. Shot put. I reckon when I see Tom Walsh, the Kiwi legend, he's top 5 in the world at shot put. And I think he's about 145 kgs of raw meat. I saw some vision of him training down in the south of France before the athletics starts next week. And by jingos, the man is built like a brick shithouse, and he's just got a beautiful gut on him, It's all muscle up here and all that, but he's got a bit of heft through the middle, and I'm like, me too. Hey.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
It's almost like
yeah.
it's almost like an accessory at that point.
It
You
is.
can lean your beer on it. You can use it to write some notes or fill out some paperwork. It's almost like a pop-out desk sort of setup.
Totally.
When you're spinning around in the supermarket queue and you're knocking over toddlers with your gut, that's when you should start thinking about picking up that shot put.
Yeah, right. Because you might tighten it up a bit. Hey, one thing that happened this week in one of the early medals in the fairy tale moments was Antoine Dupont winning gold. Dupont.
Hell yeah.
Winning gold for the French Sevens against Fiji in the final. Fiji had never lost a game at the Olympics. They'd gone to 2016, 2020, and won gold without a loss. And they got stumped in the final by Antoine Dupont. The guy's pretty good.
He is.
At rugby. I just think he's really etching himself into that GOAT status of the rugby world.
To be honest,
Yeah, and to do it.
Oh, sorry,
sorry.
Tev. Oh, no, yeah, after you, I insist. Whoa, what the hell?
Wait,
Press a button
yeah,
for
I'm-
fuck's sake, Ben.
Can-
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to
Yes.
lean over and
We're on
mash one.
Is it time for your turning point, Tay-Tay?
Yes, turning point. Press the buttons more. I found one. That was
Yeah.
immediate.
Can you still see me? I'm like I'm frozen. I'm like, okay, it's all working on you guys end, eh?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sweet. My computer's yeah. When God created Fiji, He said, I'm making Fiji this beautiful place, and you guys are going to be really fucking good at sevens
Yeah,
and singing
And healing broken legs.
they are.
and healing broken legs. And
Yeah.
here's some kava too for your troubles.
Yeah.
Like
Kava will
holy
take the
shit,
edge off.
they're good. yeah, like massive, like, you know, France deserved that. To beat Fiji in the final is just crazy shit. It'd be like, you know, be like beating the All Blacks in the World Cup final.
or Team USA in the basketball final, eh? Like
Basically,
it's
yeah.
just like they are that good.
They did have that home crowd advantage, though, to be fair. And one thing I'll say is that
Stop
I know
shitting on their parade, Ben. For fuck's sake.
this is the thing. A lot of the Fijians, they go over to France and they can't handle all the croissants and the snails and shit.
Jesus. Now we're body shaming the Fijians. Those boys are in tip-top shape. They beat a high-flying Fijian team. But, yeah, no, I hear you. The home crowd advantage was... home crowd advantage was big. But they eyed that games. They said we're going to be the host nation. We qualify automatically because we're the team. We're the hosts.
Cheeky.
And they said we're going to recruit all these dudes who are just the sickest players, like Dupont, and they got some other guys from 15s and said we're gonna win it, and they fucking did it. So respect to them. I mean,
because they didn't even qualify last Olympics.
No.
Eh? Did they even qualify?
No, I don't think they did.
More than the home crowd advantage, they get the home bed advantage because I'm pretty sure
they're not sleeping
if you're
on
a
cardboard.
French athlete, yeah, you have got the most luscious spring posturepedic bed at your apartment.
They're probably sleeping at
Guaranteed.
Versailles, the palace or something, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleeping on 10 fucking beds of feathers. Princess
Or
and the
some
Bee.
memory foam pillows and shit.
At least, yeah. PlayStation above the bed.
Disgusting.
Hey, we're all big fans of rugby league, right?
Oh, of course.
Good man, Ben. The soundboard's back again. So obviously, rugby league players would probably be all right at some events. Tavis, you've got some ideas around, you know, crossover sports and how that might work. What do you got for us, mate?
I do. Ben, do you want to hit me with some music?
Hell yeah. Give me 1 sec here. Half of these don't even do anything.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to this episode. If you're getting us on Wednesday, it's
You're lucky.
you're lucky. There's some music. So Ben, you've got something. Tavis, sorry, something you'd like to introduce.
Okay, so I've got some events here that I'm going to throw at you guys, and you've got to tell me who you think from the NRL world would be best suited to compete and represent
I love
their
this.
nation. Sprints, 100 meters.
Ben,
Ooh. Fastest man on the planet.
who's that? I don't know. Stop nodding. Talk.
Damn,
No
you
dead
say
air,
it.
please.
Come on.
No
we all
dead
know
air.
what we're
For
talking
those
about.
those of you who are listening, Ben was gesturing with his eyebrows there.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about Josh Adokar.
Oh, you know it.
I'm gonna go with Tolito Kola from the Manly
Nice.
Seagulls. He's really fast. He just doesn't get in space that much, but when he does, good luck catching him.
I'd like to see a
I'm gonna
sprint
go-
off with him and Saab, actually.
Yep.
I was going to go Jason Saab because he's named after a car.
Yeah.
That's so
he's,
true.
you would think, and plus the guy's 7 foot tall.
Yes.
Okay, what about next event? Hammer throw.
Oh, Ben.
Fafita.
Fafita.
Yeah.
David?
Yeah, big boy.
Okay. Tav, have you got one in mind? I've been caught a bit off guard by this one. I'm trying to think of big boppers.
I think I'll go with Tavita Pangai Jr.
Nice. I think I'll go with Nelson Asofa Solomona.
Ooh.
I think the big boy could throw
Brazilian.
the fucking thing around. I think he's thrown a hammer
Okay.
already, if you know what I mean too.
Okay, next one I'll give you. Synchronized swimming.
Oh, so two
Nathan
people
Cleary.
maybe?
Nathan Cleary.
Nathan.
and Ivan Cleary.
Oh, that's quite nice. It's a cute little mixture. I'd say Tamari Martin and Chanel Harris Tavita.
Oh, yeah. I'd
You
love
know?
to see both of
Nice.
them in the pool, actually.
Both
Even just so
good
that-
looking. I think that's a part of synchronized swimming.
Well, the clips that come out from the recovery sessions kind of get me going enough, but to see them actually really trying to hit some poses in there,
That'd be awesome.
yeah.
Any more?
I'm gonna go with maybe Critter and To'o. I reckon they'd be very
Stephen
synchro.
Crichton
Yeah,
and
that's-
Brian
yeah.
To'o.
That's a good call.
Okay, shot put.
Oh, same sort of thing as the hammer throw. Finding it hard
Same
here.
thing, basically.
AFB for sure.
Fuck, you took my one. This is like Tav's 10 all over again. I don't have an idea now. Payne Haas.
Yeah, Payne Haas, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with a curveball. I'm gonna go Jack DeBellin with that one.
Okay. Can we finish this
And
now?
then-
I think it's boring.
Yes.
No, it's not. We
last
got to the
one.
bottom of it though. Yeah, go on.
Okay, bobsled. One single man bobsled. I can't
Good
remember what it's
time.
called.
I just got told to shut the hell up by this thing.
I didn't know
Bobsled.
Yeah, bobsled.
Well, that's a Winter Olympic sport.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm trying
Probably.
to says it up.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
got no idea. I'm just going to say Toby Robson. Who cares? You know, it's tough. It's a tough one.
I'm
No
just,
reason.
These answers matter.
No reason. No, but what is bobsled? What skills apply to bobsled, Tavis? You've got to
number-
kind of describe that.
Number one.
Sprinting, weight distribution,
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
No.
That's what you need to tee us up with.
irie.
number
I-
You
one.
gotta be
Right.
irie.
Number one is being having great cold tolerance. So, which player in the whole of the NRL
Anyone
do you
from
think?
Canberra?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Iceman.
Papali'i. He's in there for ages. Josh
Yeah, true.
Papali.
Papali'i's good. I'm gonna go Hudson Young. Fuck it.
I'm
And
gonna
that's the sick. Oh, sorry.
That's the segment. That was fun.
Well, I'm going to say Corey Horsburgh.
All right. We're just saying people's names at this point. This is a good segment. I enjoyed it for a bit. But yeah, that's been NRL athletes who could be good at the Olympics. And that segues us quite nicely into our Olympics. Our NRL section, guys. If I'm a little bit all over the place, it's because I'm producing a Olympic show called Crowd Goes Wild at the moment. Please listen to it or watch it. Sorry,
Hey,
watch it. You can't
please
listen.
don't plug your show on.
I need
on
the
this show.
viewers. I need people to watch it so I can keep my job. But yeah, I'm a little bit scattered. But the NRL, play us a sting. Have
Yes.
we got that? Bam, bam,
Yeah, let's
bam
do
in
it.
Do it. That's not it.
This one.
Well, that's the music. Yeah, but that's quite good too. But the Warriors got a win. Yay! Hey, that was good.
Fuck yeah. We needed it.
We needed it. And none of us were there.
We needed it 2 or 3
Boo.
weeks ago, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
But I think what really worked out in the end was the mana wave vortex.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you could see if you followed closely watching the coverage at home,
Yes.
you would see the pukanas just go around.
Yeah, there was a
360
few.
degrees.
It was a bit. I did see a comment. Did you guys see that comment on the Instagram today? That was said, we need to do it again. The one on Sunday didn't have enough mana. So fair enough to
Oh.
that person. They participated in it clearly, and they said, you know, we could do this better. So it's good
Yeah.
buy-in from the team, from the the fans.
Yeah.
Really.
I think what was happening was the South Stand was starting it,
Yeah.
and then it just was hitting the East Stand, and no one there has any mana.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
know?
And
Yeah,
I
that's oh, Israel Dag was over there.
That's true. He single-handedly contributed a massive amount of mana. But I think what was really happening was actually that we sort of applied too much torque to the mana, and
Sorry. There we
yeah,
go.
we applied a little bit too much torque to the mana.
Nice.
And that one of those kicks in the first half, CHT actually curved it back round out in front of the post, and it went over the other side.
Oh.
So we just need to be careful that when we're applying torque mana into the vortex, that we don't
Right.
put too much circular motion on.
Fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Totally. I hear you. Tav, what was your takeaways from the game? Did you have takeaways while you watched it?
Yeah, I had takeaways. I
What
had some
takeaways did
lovely
you have?
yumcha. Yeah.
Yumcha.
That was
nice.
great. Yeah.
Oh, they
yeah.
have good Chinese food over there in Sydney, don't they?
Yeah,
Chinatown.
you got to think. I'm 2 hours pre. Also, we do a late lunch, late yumcha.
Far, how the other half live, eh? Can I just ask? Oh, we've lost Tav.
Hand off my penis!
We've lost them.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is. Uh-oh. Sorry, team. We were going to send him another Zoom call. Oh, no, there you go. Shit, what happened there?
Oh, long time no see. Here he is.
It just crashed.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're
You left
using
me-
the free version of Zoom, and apparently there's a limit.
You left me alone with Ben. Never do that again, mate. You know I've told you you're not allowed to leave me alone with him.
Are you still rolling?
Yeah,
We are.
baby. Ben's back on the soundboard. He's pressing some buttons.
He's killing it. He's
But
killing
We
it.
were talking about how you were having a late afternoon yum-cha over there. But yeah, so that's a good little top tip for Sydney. You can do that. So you watch the game on your phone or what?
Yeah, I had to.
Fair enough.
I just sorted out a VPN as well.
Jeez.
Don't tell anyone. But yeah.
Holy.
No, yeah, it was a good game. It was the crowd would really get. I was loving the kicks from Harris Tavita.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great
he-
moment
he
to
was-
see everyone get
yeah.
behind him, eh?
Yeah, it was almost like became like a party trick. You know, it was
Yeah.
kind of like he stopped caring that can really happen with top tier athletic performance. Is once you actually stop giving a shit, that's when you start performing best. Look at Usain
A lot
Bolt
like
in
my
his
golf game.
100 meter sprint when there's 10, 20 meters left. He's like, oh, it's
Well,
just
yeah,
over
very
here.
true.
That's why Damien McKenzie does that little grin, I think, just to really get him in that mindset.
Very true. Don't, Ben, don't do that noise, please. Never again. But yeah, it was awesome. I don't know. It did feel like there was a cool. I sort of thought it was like a movie moment almost. Chanel's kicks, like not a motion picture, but let's say it was an episode of that show. What was that football show? Heartbreak High, or Friday Night Lights. That's what it was called. It felt like you can do it, Chanel. You got to go out there and just believe in yourself. And there was like a speech that was, in the episode, it would have been half times that. And then you'd hear the radio throughout the week being like, he's missing his kicks all week. You can't be trying to let him kick. And then he goes out there and then he sees his girlfriend. She's like, I love you. And then he points at her and he kicks the goal and everyone goes, yeah. And he goes, oh my God, I'm so happy right now. And then he goes over to his parents-in-law's house and has a lovely Sunday night meal and prays to God about it all.
Well,
We're going to the state championship.
We're going to the state championship, exactly. Friday Night Lights, baby.
No, see, I like to think that he actually spent like a good part of this week. Like the montage I'm seeing in my head is like chalkboards, all these mathematical equations, him there with a map on the field and like a protractor and compass, like measuring out things.
Yeah.
Him standing out in Mount Smart with the wind speed thing.
He is a smart
just
man.
Just dropping grass and just doing one of like smouldering gaze.
Yeah. Right.
So I think he probably got 2 or 3 shots of that in at least this week.
Definitely. I hear that. I reckon that was in the TV show I'm thinking about as well.
Yeah, I was thinking more like, like the caretaker or like the groundsman of Mount Smart. And during the week, Chanel's like,
kicker.
Chanel's missing all of his practice kicks, and this dude in like these big gray overalls shows up, and he's like, "You've got to put your mind through the ball."
Yeah.
And then he slots one, turns around, and the guy's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe on the night when he slots him from the sideline, he looks up, and there he is, like right at in the corner, like just like nodding.
Yeah.
Fucking eating a huge Fritz's wiener.
Yeah, and being so doing visual gags. This is an audio podcast.
Oh shit.
Ben was pretending to eat a podcast. Press a button.
I also like to think
fuck's
that
sakes, we can't let more than a minute go past without a button, please.
I also like to think that he was standing there doing his practice kicks, and that guy came up to him and he said, it's not the technique that's getting you.
Yeah.
You got your shoes on wrong
feet. Shoes on wrong feet. But all jokes aside, the season's over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But we're in good company.
We're in good company.
The Broncos season is over as well.
Yeah,
the grand finalists from last year.
Yeah.
And they're actually below us on the ladder as well. So who's the amateur bay now?
Yeah,
Shame,
exactly.
Reece Walsh and Broncos. 2 top 4 sides from the previous year look like they're not going to make the 8. That's a bit of a shit show, eh? Not great.
That's the beauty of the NRL for you, though.
It is. Highs and lows.
Well, let me ask you, when was the last time that happened in Super Rugby? Oh, well, this year, sort of.
Maybe. The first time in ages.
But you know what
your
I'm
point
saying.
wrong. Yeah. No, I hear you. Hey, Tav, over there in Sydney, I just wanted to pivot for a second. What are they saying about us over there? Just like about New Zealand, Aotearoa.
Good question.
What kind of stuff are they saying?
I did hit the streets, actually. I went to a few Coles and went to a couple of Easy Marts. There's a lot of Easy Marts over here.
Okay.
And, just like I've been like buying chips or like vape stuff, I usually say to the guy behind the counter, like, how about them was?
Yeah.
And no, it's all been pretty positive, to be honest. They're all massive fans of Stacey Jones and Manu Vatuvai.
Oh,
and they must love Mitchell Barnett over there too, because obviously New South Wales.
Nah, haven't had anyone tick that box in my survey that I've been handing out.
Good. We'll
but
keep them. Thanks.
I was on the bus today out to Bondi Beach.
Really?
Yeah, I went out to Bondi Beach, and during the bus, I actually got on the PA speaker, and I started a chant. It was just up the waz, up
Yeah.
the waz. And it really took off. But then eventually I got kicked off because it was just all Chinese tourists who were heading out to Bondi. And I was getting them a bit too racked up, is what the tour leader said. So
Oh
I
shit.
had to get off the
Oh,
bus early.
it happens.
So yeah, if anything, I've probably been
Jesus,
driving
careful,
down.
mate.
I've probably been driving down the reputation of the WAS over here,
True.
but
My actual
it's all
general
right.
question was more so about, like, you know, New Zealanders. We talk a lot of shit about Aussies generally. You know, any chance we get. But I was wondering, are they thinking about us as much as we think about them? Just generally?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I went to the aquarium while I was over here,
Oh
and they
yeah.
had a show where they fed a bunch of lettuce to some of the stingrays.
Oh yeah.
And as the guy who was on the mic, he
Yeah.
was going like, "Now, as you can see, we've bred these stingrays here, but they've only got half a brain, which means they're twice as smart as most Kiwis."
Those
And everyone started
cunts! Those
laughing,
Those
pricks!
dogs.
Fuck
and
them! Come home!
I was booing.
I thought those cunts had
And
changed their stripes. They're the same old dogs they always have
and
been.
we're standing above the pool. It's an open pool with all these stingrays and rare fish, and I had a bunch of plastic in my pockets, so I
Yeah.
just started huffing it
Oh,
into the
good
pool,
job.
and then ran off.
Go
and
up to the Great
yeah,
Barrier
no.
Reef and do that too while you're at it, the pricks. Fuck
Yeah.
them. They're going to say things like
Start
that.
chucking money in and be like, "This is for Steve."
Half a brain.
Yeah.
They've got the brains of a
Yeah.
crocodile, those bastards.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe
Yeah,
crocodiles are smart, though.
bastards.
Oh,
Well, to
that's
tell
good
you
to know.
who's got it right,
Who's that?
who's got life cracked, those bloody koalas.
Yeah, they
And-
do. They
and-
can have all these
Yes.
CDs they want, and they just can root and do whatever.
And it's funny you mentioned koalas, Tav, because it's really sad to hear that you got kicked off the bus because I'd actually organised for you a guest spot on Bondi Vet because you and me both have often just shared about how gorgeous and good looking he is and how he does a great job saving koalas and other animals.
You guys have. Press a button, Ben. It's been too long.
Oh, this one's not. These buttons don't
Jesus.
work. Tav stitched me
Oh,
up here.
Look, I'm just going to
Start
keep it.
from a
This is,
lady.
it's kind of just a thing. I'm just going to keep prodding and keep pinching it. But yeah. So, any other NRL news you want to touch on? They're obviously big on it over
Yep,
there. The
yep.
Roosters, bloody
Roosters
in
had a
the
great
Manly.
game.
Yeah.
Yep, man, Roosters almost they left the gate wide open because they kept throwing intercepts.
Oh,
No, they kept going for the big wide ball.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I bet DWZ is looking at that Manly team and going, "Oh, do they need a winger?"
They don't mind a little bite in on the pass.
They,
Yeah.
they might have they don't mind a few intercepts, but yeah, no, Manly had 3 intercept tries last night. It was a great game. Some people were saying game of the year. I doubt it. Maybe like the 10 minutes of the year. I'll give them that.
Yeah. I missed
And
it.
then obviously the Broncos got an absolute flogging by the Bulldogs at home at Suncorp as well.
Jeez.
What a crazy
Which-
turn of events.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
and I think it was the first time in like maybe 4 or 5 years that the Bulldogs have actually beat the Broncos at home or away. So no, it was a massive upset, and it's like we were saying before, Broncos now basically out of finals contention with that loss because they have just been sniffing that stink tick air all season.
Ha!
Reynolds
Shame
has
on
been
your
out,
undies,
and a
you
lot of their
stink
boys have
ticky
been out for
Broncos.
Origin. They're not looking so hot.
Shame.
And then Penrith, God, Cleary's good.
Yeah.
If you didn't captain Cleary this week, you might as well just get out.
I couldn't afford him. Who still had trades left?
Heaps, me.
Oh.
I didn't trade through Origin. I reckon I'm in contention to do the dirty on you guys.
Anyway, I'd love to go back and say DWZ, what a great game he did have this weekend.
That's a good.
Yeah,
see,
he was
that's,
awesome.
that's Ben's analysis corner for the
Yeah.
podcast today, and I enjoy it. I enjoy Ben's analysis corner.
Hit a button, Ben.
Hit a button after you say
Not
something
that
like
guy,
that.
pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
That's good.
You're
That's
not
a
that
good
guy.
spot.
Tell you who is that guy? DWZ.
Yeah, what a
tell you
game.
I tell you who is that guy? It's Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Oh,
that was
both of
he's
them.
not bad at fullback, is he?
Yeah, I've crazy idea, but I reckon he should play fullback. 6 more.
6 more years,
I
please, as
reckon.
fullback.
I don't mind him at fullback. That guy. I got convinced.
He's not bad at fullback.
Centre, but he hasn't done anything at centre like he did at fullback on the weekend. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he was all
Yeah.
he made 50 metres off one run from the bloody right now try line
That
that
was
time, didn't
crazy.
he? That was beautiful old school styles RTS.
It was. Hey, should we pivot to a bit of All Blacks chat here? Just a quick little touch on the All Blacks. What do you guys reckon?
I reckon it's about time Ruben Love got a call up.
Ruben Love got a call up. Yeah, Wally
Massive
Hard.
shout out. He's been so consistent, and he reminds me a lot of Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Ruben Love, he's super consistent. He's really safe under the high ball. He's just an all-round great player, but he hasn't ever. He's been. I think he's represented the Māori All Blacks a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's an NPC legend.
Yes.
And it's just great when you see those guys finally break down that door.
He's still young too, he's not too old. He's coming into his prime. So I'm happy as for him. What a ledge. But buzzy timing, eh? Like, I suppose, how do you break the news cycle as the All Blacks, the biggest show in town, when the freaking Olympics are on?
Yeah.
Someone, an unnamed source was just saying, do you know they're having their game on the 10th of August? That's the last weekend of the Olympics. Why wouldn't you just have it the next week, Schedule it the week after the Olympics.
Yeah.
No, there's only two sports that are running during the Olympics. Well, yeah, now that the Sal's NBL is over, but you've got the NPC and the All Blacks.
Here's
Just
something
started up a week later.
Here's something I'd like to touch on. We were talking about Antoine Dupont earlier, and how obviously they called him in, and he's done the sevens thing.
Yeah.
Is it a bit unfair to us because we got our bloody rugby season going? We
Yeah.
can't call in 15s players and say go to the Olympics.
He made a decision ages ago to
Ugh.
do it. I mean, Sonny
Yeah,
Bill did the
he's-
same
he's-
thing.
yeah.
Sonny Bill did the same thing. You've just got to commit for like 6 months, maybe a year, but
Yeah.
generally 6 months to getting into that program and prove yourself. I mean, Gordon Titchens was a classic back in the day for. He didn't just let All Blacks walk back in because he had stringent fitness tests they had to pass.
Well, you would have to.
You'd have to, because sevens is a different game. You've got to go blast out there, blast all over everyone for 7 to 14 minutes. You can't just walk off an All Blacks paddock where you're resetting and you're playing 15s and jump straight in. So, yeah, we were having a discussion in the office actually the other day about who from the All Blacks could go into the sevens straight away. I thought Sevu Reece would be an obvious choice. He's Fijian, and he's really good at pretty much everything. Passing, running, tackling, he's good at it. Catching.
For me, probably Ma'anonu.
Ma'anonu, not a current All Black, but I hear you. Tav, your
Wouldn't
thoughts?
stop him.
Well, I was just looking at this. I'm trying to find this Fijian Olympic squad because I'm sure they had that guy from the Drua.
Yeah, they had Ravu
playing?
Talmunda.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was that legend from the Drua, and he did the 15s to and he was going real good. He was mean. Different style from their usual style, he's a real like bump contact guy.
Did he play against the All Blacks the other week?
I think he didn't. Remember, I was thinking he did. I chose him for a try squad. He must have been in an Olympics camp because I didn't see the squad list. It was early. We picked it a week. We did it a week out.
We'll keep him, and if he scored a try, that counts for you.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah. I think I'd probably look at Billy Proctor would go good in the sevens team.
Cortez
I think
Artima,
he'd tear it up.
Yeah.
Cortez would be great.
Cortez would
Ruben
be
Love, Ruben Love is a lot faster. I know I'm gassing him up at the moment because I love him, but yeah, I'd love to see Ruben over there win a gold. But yeah, Bert Stick for them to even play before the opening ceremony because man,
that's
can you
what
imagine
gets me
being on
fired
that
up.
boat? Yeah, it's pissing down with rain. You're on this stupid fucking boat sailing down river that smells like shit, and you're thinking, "Well, I don't even get to compete."
They did. I
I'm
mean,
out.
to be fair, I didn't realize, but they played for 5th today. The day after the opening ceremony. So they did technically keep competing and play for a higher place, but yeah, they weren't in the medal contention. That would have been pretty shit.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is
Hit
that
a sound while
they're
if
on
you
that,
want to talk.
They're on that boat and they're sitting there and they've already played. They've got 2 games under their belt. They're tired. They're looking around. They're seeing the Statue of Liberty lady, the blue man, and they're thinking to themselves,
That is a moustache on a lady.
Jesus, Ben, that took you 10 minutes to press that one. But hey, good for Sam Kane. Press me a sound, please. Sam Kane, that's good. See, this is the timing you need to do. Sammy getting a call up for a swan song in the All Blacks jersey, not bad. He's 80 odd tests of service or 90 or something. That's pretty sick. So
You're a wizard,
I don't mind that. And Will Jordan back in the mix.
Yeah.
Good to have him in there to play South Africa. Maybe
he'd be another good sevens player.
he would be
I
a
reckon.
great sevens player. Actually,
He's got that explosive speed.
Explosive. Yes, he does. But yeah, hey, the All Blacks named their squad in the middle of the Olympics. Nice, Ben. Should we do Tav's 10? I'm hanging out for it. What do
Me
you
too.
reckon?
Yeah,
Tav?
go on. Here we
Not
go.
that I'm doing
Tav
it.
sent. It's
I'm not
everyone's
doing it.
favorite part of the show. It means we're almost over, so it's my favorite part of the show. So
Yeah.
I want you guys to name me the 10 most recent Olympic hosts for the Summer Olympics. Go.
That's you first, right?
Beijing.
Oh shit! I forgot
Yes.
about Beijing. Tokyo.
Rio.
Yes. Yes.
Sydney.
Athens.
Yes. Slow down. Yes.
London.
What was that?
He said London.
I said London.
Oh, yeah. Yes, correct.
Atlanta.
Shit.
Yes.
Fuck, that's about as far back as I remember now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Athens, eh? Shit.
Yeah.
There's only three
Sydney.
more.
You said
Did,
Sydney.
oh, did I? Fuck.
You already got Sydney.
Shit.
Was it Mexico City?
No.
Damn it.
Um,
I don't think Asia has had it before those other two.
nah, it was.
Oh, it's tough. No, yeah, so did America have it twice?
Okay.
Canada?
I'll give you
Yeah,
a
give us a
hint.
hint.
One's Asia, one's Europe, and one is North America.
Vancouver.
No.
Toronto.
No.
Montreal.
No.
No, it's not Canada, is it? Fuck.
Don't know.
It's America. Somewhere in
Asia.
America.
Fuck.
Boston.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
said
Los
Atlanta,
Angeles.
eh?
Yes, Los
Oh, they did
Angeles.
Los Angeles did
Fuck,
have
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Asia.
Fuck, Asia, man. Tough. Ooh! We missed two. We didn't get two, eh?
Yeah, two. All right.
Can you just
Blame
tell
me
us the
the-
two we
blame-
didn't get?
Well, I'll go through it like I normally
through
do.
it
Play me the
fast.
play me the Jeopardy music. Okay.
Oh,
Is it
well,
playing?
hold on.
No,
on.
it's not playing yet. He's fucking trying to find it. There he goes. He's pretty quick, actually.
Okay.
Forgot that he said to
Number
do that.
one,
That's all right.
which was ages ago, Los Angeles. Ra got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Number
that's
two,
right.
which we didn't get,
1974, wasn't it?
Fuck up.
Seoul,
No.
South Korea,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Soul. Damn.
which nobody got.
Damn.
Number three was Barcelona, which nobody got.
Barcelona.
Number four was Atlanta, which Ra got.
I did.
Number five was Sydney, which Ben got twice. Number six was
I get
Athens,
points
which
for
Ra
that
got.
Mm.
Number seven was Beijing, which Ra got. Number eight was London, which Benny got. Number
I
nine,
think Rob
Rio
won this one.
de
didn't he?
Janeiro.
I think I won by one
Ra.
or two.
And then Tokyo was Ben, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ra takes
Five
it.
for three.
5 to
Can I
5 to
just
3.
talk to my tactics here this week? I knew that I had a few in the can, but I actually fucked up slightly because I went for harder ones. I should have gone for the easier ones first and not given Ben a chance at those ones.
Well-
So I could have actually, I reckon, gone better, if I'm honest.
I just didn't realize that Los Angeles was within the time frame, but I suppose it is. Would it be 40 years, wouldn't it? If it's the last 10?
Fucking A, 40, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, the funny part was that when
And that-
Ra was out getting a drink and filling his water bottle up,
Yeah.
me and Ben discussed this, and I basically
I
told
just
Ben.
guessed that was going to be his 10, but I still
Damn.
didn't look it up. I should have.
Fuck, still, you had time to think about it.
Yeah.
I drew from nothing there.
Nah, me too, really.
Whatever, can. All right, nice work, boys. Good to not have you here for that, Tav. You wind me up when I have to do it in person with you, so
Nice,
actually a
yeah,
bit more.
you seem like you've cheered up a bit this week.
I'm actually
which is
just
great.
completely delirious. I don't know where I am. I'm running on fumes, but
What's the penalty for?
that was fun. Should we move on to the tips for the week? This one,
Heaps on
yeah, this is good.
Nice. All right, we're down to the last bit of the show, which is the tips.
Okay,
Which
Ben,
is great
I'm gonna
because
give
it
you-
means
I'm
we're
gonna
almost
say
done.
Here, I'm going to say here that you can go nuts on the soundboard through this period because
Sick.
I don't reckon we really need to contribute much here. So I reckon just get creative with it.
That man deserves a DB.
Beautiful, like that.
Beautiful.
I love that.
All right.
That was awesome.
I'll read out the teams, and if the first team is always the home team, okay? So don't ask me who's playing at home.
Fuck you. You
Shouldn't
know
have to
that's
tell you
directed
that.
at me, you piece of shit. All right, go on.
All right, Tigers, Cowboys.
Who's playing at home?
Tigers at home.
Cowboys, for fuck's sake.
Cowboys
Go
winning.
fast.
Cowboys. All right,
Yep.
Warriors, Eels.
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors,
we
Warriors,
got
Warriors.
Good. This is good
Dolphins,
sound.
Roosters.
Roosters.
this. Roosters, yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna go Dolphins. Why not?
Fuck
Titans,
you.
Broncos. Queensland battle.
I thought that was the soundboard when he said Queensland battle.
Go, hurry up.
What was it
Quick
again?
fire.
Say Titans what?
Titans, Broncos.
Yeah, Titans. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, I'm going to say Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos for me.
Good
Right,
nod.
Storm, Dragons.
Storm.
Dragons.
Storm. Sharks, Rabbits.
Rabbits.
I can't stop eating.
Yeah, I just think of food when I think of those two things.
Yeah, you love a rabbit.
I'm
Yeah.
going Sharks. Shark, Rabbit stew.
Bunnies.
All right, Panthers, Knights. Panthers. And
Panthers.
Bulldogs,
Cleary's
Raiders.
back, mate. Of course it's the Panthers.
What'd you say?
Bulldogs, Raiders.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I want to go Bulldogs. But,
I'm going Bulldogs.
Nice. Controversial pick, Ben,
Yeah.
but stick with it, I reckon.
well, they're at home, as he said, you know.
I reckon, obviously, it's a big, long week, but I predict New Zealand to win 4 medals before our next episode. How many do you guys reckon? That's bronze, silver, or gold. What do you guys reckon?
A man with a gun.
I'm going to say
a
4. We're
false
going to win
beard,
4
and a
this week.
turban.
Yeah, 4's a good number, I reckon.
Four's a
A week
solid
is a
number.
lot of events.
It is a lot of events. We could be up to 6
I'm
or
gonna
7
go
by
6.
then. Yeah, 6 is good. I'll go 4. Set the bar. I sound like a prick, so I'll be the prick. Ben.
Well, I reckon first off, we're going to get a couple in the
I
rowing.
don't fucking ask for your whole story on it. Just how many?
I watched T-Mac in the heats the other night.
Who?
and he's a
Give
one of
me
our
a
rowers.
number.
He's great.
Oh, yeah, Tom McIntosh.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's definitely gunning. He's in contention for a medal for sure.
Ben's our
100%.
rowing correspondent on the show.
Yeah.
Good on you, Ben.
He's
You're
an
doing the
expert.
hard mahi because I can't watch it. I do love the rowers.
He's-
They're great.
I've drunk a lot of
He's
river
a cock.
water in my time.
He's a coxless peer.
He's
yeah,
a coxless.
exactly.
He's a coxless single.
That's actually how I got
sculler.
coxless.
He's a coxless single sculler. I got there in the end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
All right, wrap this shit show up.
No, this has been good. It's been good not having you here. Actually,
Well-
if you can improve your audio quality, it'd be nice never to have you here again.
There's a couple of things I want to touch on before
Yeah.
we end the show.
Oh, good. More Ben. Thank fuck.
Yes,
no, sorry.
I was watching some of the Olympics last night.
Bullshit.
Women's fencing.
Yeah.
And the lady, she got quite a nasty jab right into the neck joint there, and I didn't see any fencing. I just saw her on the
Was there
ground for
blood?
about but she was just really sore from it. So to anyone who's been hurt in the Olympics, I just like to say, I give you my best wishes, and to all the fencers out there, just keep in mind that it could be really sore.
Good idea. Good thoughts and stuff from Ben. One last thing I'd like to say is we haven't touched on the rain that's been happening in the first couple of days of the Olympics. Now, you might be listening to this all week and it's probably sunny and stuff over there. It affected the opening ceremony, but also the cyclists, the road cycling. They were fucking slipping over. One of the mechanics come to bring a bike out. He face plants bringing the bike. It was fucking crazy.
Damn, I need to see this.
Well, the rain is a bit of a spanner in the works. And also, what we haven't heard about is that the rain was supposed to be the number one reason that the river would get flooded with shit.
Oh, here it
Triathlon
is.
Day is Tuesday. Now, keep an eye on this, folks. This might be a big cover-up. If they put fucking Hayden Wild and those triathletes in the water, they could get serious bumwees over
Yeah.
this over the next couple of
They
days.
could come out.
Huge
look,
scandal. I'm picking it. Conspiracy.
they could come out with all the skin infections, like all those people who camped outside of Parliament and during
Oh,
COVID.
yeah. But that was just from like sharing a fucking joint with the wrong person, you know?
Yeah, and using
Or
the
the right
same.
person.
I think using the same loofah.
Yeah, the loofah. Yeah, true. But, Tav, any last thoughts from you?
Yeah, I was just gonna echo what you were saying, Ra, about the bumwees.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's these poor bastards. They're putting them in harm's way of getting some barley belly without even being in Bali. I don't know what the French version of barley belly would be. Maybe croissant bum.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Um,
But I think
onion soup tummy.
Oh, what's the syndrome called that we spoke about
Paris
last?
syndrome.
Paris syndrome.
But I'm
Paris
saying
syndrome,
onion
yeah.
soup tummy. Yeah.
But yeah, you're really like they're more worried about the athletes having sex than they are about getting some serious yeast infections swimming in that Seine River.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. The priorities are all out of order. Well, but I'm looking forward to watching it either way. Gymnastics, diving, swimming. Shout out to Erica Fairweather. You're a fucking legend. Fourth is pretty good still. And we're proud of you, lady. And that fucking Titmus or whatever her name is too fucking good. Shove it up your ass, Australia.
Is the Italian flag bearer a triathlete?
No,
because I feel like
he's a high jumper. I told you at the start. Listen to me.
Well, I still think he's going to come back with the clap and blame it on the sign.
Yeah,
yeah.
I still don't have my ring. Oh, that's French.
Yeah.
Mamma mia, I still don't have the ring. It's lost.
Fell
And they have the clap.
fell in the river.
Yeah, I fell in the river and I got the clap. Yeah, true.
I got the disease off the river.
This is getting out of hand, guys. I'm too tired to police your foul mouths and foul minds. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. What do you reckon, Tavis?
Yeah, play us an outro.
Play us some
song,
outro
Ben.
music, Ben.
Yeah, so
Take him 5 minutes to bloody find the thing. I've got a protein bar here. I'm on a diet. I'm going to start eating that before my dinner. This will be yummy. Ben's editing the episode this week, so
expect it to suck.
Apologies. No, it shouldn't suck. Just if you're watching on YouTube, apologies. If,
set the expectations
if it's
low.
different. It might be different. It might be better. I think it will be better, to be honest. I make it sound hard. I'm just slow.
I found my ring in the water.
Maybe next week, Ra, you can go somewhere and do the podcast remotely, and I'll be there. We can just try it out, test it out, see
I'm going to
if
do
the
it in
podcast
September.
gets
I'm
any
going to go to
better.
Melbourne.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Wow, another great show. Thanks again, Tav. Safe travels back. Enjoy
I can't
the
be
rest
bothered
of
listening to the rest of that
Sydney
song.
and the Opera House.
We'll see you in a week, you bastards.
Hey.
All right, see you on Wednesday, bro.